They say nothing lasts forever. All good things must come to an end, but is that really true? What if some things are destined to be cursed forever? Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll talk about one such place, a place that was once the dream destination for Mumbai's rich and famous, but soon became a nightmare, a place where even the dead refuse to rest in peace. It is the infamous Grand Paradi Towers. So let's begin with a little background first. The Grand Paradi Towers were built in 1971 at Kemp's Corner in Mumbai. These twin towers were an epitome of luxury. They had all the modern conveniences one could ask for, including a swimming pool, a gymnasium, and even an intercom system. Moreover, it was located in one of the poshest areas of South Mumbai, so it's not surprising that the apartments were sold out immediately. One of the first residents was a Parsi family, their patriarch, Mr. Chawasti Jamshedji Patel, successful businessman. He purchased 2 apartments on the 14th floor of Tower No, one for himself and his sons. Soon, other wealthy families moved in as well, like the Bilimoria family, the Dabar family, the Vakil family, and they became the most sought-after address in the city. But what happens next is straight out of a horror movie. In the 1980s, the first tragedy struck. Mrs. Pessi Bilimoria and her son Cyrus plunged to their death from the 14th floor. The reason, according to reports, was domestic help, but this was just the beginning. In the next 2 decades, several residents died under mysterious circumstances. In 1983, a woman named Jabai Motiwala jumped to her death. Her brother-in-law, Feroz Motiwala, tried to take his life, too, but he was saved by neighbors. Then in 1993, Hussain Vakil, his wife and their 2 sons died after falling from their 14th floor apartment. Hussain's brother, Rustam Vakil, who was an eye surgeon, was found dead in his clinic under mysterious circumstances. The police called it a case of suicide, but rumors suggested otherwise. The Grand Paradi Towers had become notorious by then. Residents started abandoning their homes. Many of them sold their flats at a loss and left. Those who stayed behind lived in constant fear and the towers became half empty. Then came the year 2001. On May 2nd, 3 generations of the Deshmukh family were found dead in their apartment on the 14th floor. Mrs. Daisy Irani, her son, daughter-in-law, and 2 grandchildren were found lying on the floor next to the window. The apartment was locked from the outside. There were no signs of forced entry, and according to the police, the family had committed suicide by jumping off the balcony. An open suicide note was found in the apartment. The family had taken their lives to save their father and husband from going to jail. He was suffering from a terminal illness and they didn't want him to suffer anymore. A few months later, another family took their lives, the Kodad family. According to the police, the couple was depressed over their daughter's failed marriage prospects. As you can see, these weren't isolated cases. By then, the Grand Paradi Towers had claimed more than 20 lives. Was it a curse? Some people believed so. The superstitious said that since the towers were built on an ancient burial ground, the spirits of the dead wouldn't rest in peace. Others said that the apartments on the 14th floor were jinxed. After all, how many high-profile deaths could one building contain? The legend only grew with time. People started believing that the buildings were haunted, and that those who stayed there were doomed to die. But what do the facts say? Well, the exact number of deaths at the Grand Paradi Towers is unknown. Some reports say it's 22, others say 26, but what we know for sure is that not all of them were suicides. There were deaths due to natural causes as well. Take for instance the death of Rustam Vakil. The police said that he died because of electrocution, but rumors suggested that he was poisoned. Then there's the case of Feroz Motiwala. He survived the fall, but according to the post-mortem report he had no external injuries. How did he die? Well, that's a mystery that nobody can solve. All we know is that the Grand Paradi Towers continue to be haunted by the ghosts of the past. What do you think? Is there really a curse on the Grand Paradi Towers, or is it just a tale of misfortune? Let me know in the comments below. And with that, we bring you the end of yet another video. If you liked it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.